Hello and welcome to a slightly more advanced yoga class today, but we'll be going with the flow. We'll see how we work and it's going to be very much fun, I promise. We're going to start by just coming onto our back and stretching out on our mat. Palms open to the ceiling, legs stretched out, toes turned out. Just in a nice and relaxed Shavasana. And we take a deep breath all the way in through the nose. And we slowly exhale through the nose too. In all the way. And out all the way. Now hand on the stomach and on the chest. Breathe in and feel that expansion. And breathe out, feel that little collapse. And we inhale all the way. And we exhale all the way. Really take your time. In through the nose. And slowly out. And on your next inhale, stretch the arms up over the head. Stretch into your legs, into your sides here. Maybe grab hold of one wrist and reach the arm over to the other side. The same to the other side too. And then we're going to bring the feet firmly onto the ground, walking them in towards our buttocks, and then bring the knees in towards the chest, and just gently rock from side to side. Good. Now from here, send that left leg away from you. Just stretch it out on the ground, and bring your hips a little bit further over to the right, and hug that right knee back in towards you and shift it over towards the left. Turn your head to the right, reach that right arm to the right, hand firmly on the ground. And try and push that right knee down towards the ground so that that right hip comes over to the left into a nice and gentle supine twist. And we'll take a few deep breaths here, just as we did before, and with that same awareness of the stomach rising and falling, of the chest and rib cage expanding and contracting. Good. And on your next exhalation, come into your back again. Shift the hips to where they were before. Slide that left foot in towards you. And then flex your right foot, push the knee away from you, and grab hold of your left leg. This can be with a hamstring stretch or just holding on to the back of the thigh, or you can hold onto your shin. Now push that right knee away from you as much as you can. Just opening up into your hip here. Good. And from here, release. Stretch that right leg away from you. Bring the left knee in towards you. Stretching into the quad for a moment. And then just as we did on the other side, our foot can come into the ground to help you shift your hips over, your buttocks over to the left. And then from here, the left knee comes in towards you. And we send it over to the right. Turn your head to the left. And straighten that left arm to the left. Nice deep breaths here into the left side as well. And we slowly come onto our back again. We'll have to adjust our hips a little bit here. Slide that right foot in towards you. Push the left knee away from you and flex your left foot. And then decide whether you want to just hold onto the back of the thigh or to the front of the lower leg, to your shin. So just see what's comfortable and make sure that you're really pushing that left knee away from you so you are feeling your hip here. How this looks doesn't matter. It's just about you warming your own body up. And we'll release and we straighten the legs to the ceiling. We start pointing and flexing the toes. Arms can be relaxed or by the side, or you can bring the hands onto the thighs if you like, the way that I'm doing. Very good. And then legs apart a little bit. And we're going to draw circles with our toes, warming up our ankles. Also feeling that in the tops of the feet and underneath the feet, the arches of the feet, and going up into our calves and into the front of the legs here as well. So you'll probably see some movement here around the shin. Very good, and we circle the other way. As always, noticing what that less dominant side is doing, making sure it's drawing as big a circle as the other side does. Good, and from here, feet together, knees push towards each other. We're going to flex the feet, we're going to reach the arms up, take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, raise your head and raise the shoulders off the ground. You can grab hold of the feet here if you like, you don't have to. We'll take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, rock up into a boat, bending the legs if you want to, need to, straightening the legs if you can. Now from here, roll your shoulders to the back, keep your arms straight. We roll the shoulders the other way. And on an inhale, we raise the arms, look up to the ceiling, exhale and open up to the right. So right arm goes to the back, left hand can reach towards that right foot. We can use that to twist a little deeper. Very good. And we take a deep breath in and raise the arms again. Come back to the front. Exhale, open up to the left, look to the back. Good. And we inhale and raise the arms again. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center, bend the legs, bringing the knees in towards you. We inhale and raise the arms, and we exhale and reach the arms to the front and straighten the legs. Lower your torso here. We'll take a couple of breaths here. And slowly come up. Good. And we take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we bring the hands onto the ground, coming into a cross-legged position. Good. We'll instinctively have brought our outer leg towards the outside as we always do. So bring that outer leg in towards you now. Just to do that side, we do less often. We're going to stay here and close our eyes for a moment and just drop that right ear to the right shoulder. I'm going to roll the chin down to the chest. And we raise the head again from here. We'll do the same on the other side. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder and take care that your shoulders don't come up to the ears here. And on an exhale, roll the chin down to the chest. And we inhale and raise the head again. Good. We're going to inhale and raise the arms. Look up to the ceiling. Exhale, float the arms down. Bring the fingertips onto the ground. Inhale, raise the arms, look up to the ceiling. And exhale, reach over to the right, look up to the ceiling still, and reach those fingertips as far over as you can. Deep breath into the left side, and we exhale and come back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, reach the arms over to the left, look up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch on the right side of the body. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, come back, float the arms down, fingertips onto the ground. Drop the chin to the chest, and then inhale, raise the arms, look up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. From here, make your way onto all fours, taking care for your knees to be underneath the hips and the hands to be underneath the shoulders. Very good. And then from here, spread the fingers, find that attachment here to the ground, not just in the heel of the hands, but in the fingers too, and the fingertips. And we're going to inhale and arch our back and look to the front. Exhale, round the back and drop your head. Inhale and arch, and if comfortable, raise the head all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, round, push your tailbone forwards as you do that. Really strong shoulders here. Keep the shoulders strong as you inhale and arch. And exhale, round. Deep breath in, arch your back. Slow breath out, round your back. In all the way. And out all the way. And again, deep breath in. And breathe out. On the next inhale, raise your right arm. Look up to the ceiling. Good. Stretch it out here. Feel a deep breath in that right side. On an exhale, push that elbow to the back. Good, stay here. Then take a deep breath in and raise the arm again, straighten it. And exhale, reach that arm all the way over to the left. Head comes onto the ground, relax here. Weight onto that right arm, and we're going to inhale and raise the left arm. And maybe even look up to the ceiling. From here, on an exhale, straighten that left leg. And either keep it on the ground or raise that left leg. Good. We're going to take a deep breath in here and exhale, come back onto all fours. Same on the other side. Breathe in, raise your left arm, look up to the ceiling and stretch it out here. Good. And on an exhale, push that left elbow to the back. And we're going to inhale and straighten the arm again, reaching it high. And we exhale and bring that left arm all the way over to the right. Head onto the ground. Get comfortable here and inhale, raise your right arm. From here, maybe looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, straighten your right leg. If you want to, you can raise that leg all the way up. This is optional. See how you feel. Deep breath in. And we exhale and come onto all fours again. Take your time. Very nice. And we're going to tuck the toes under, raise the knees off the ground. And just stay here. Now squeeze the shoulder blades, let the chest drop. And then push the chest away from the ground. Really strong shoulders and arms here. And then from here, inhale, raise that right leg. Exhale, and round your back. Bring the knee towards the dropped head. Now on the next inhale, raise that right leg, arch your back and look up. Exhale, round your back, knee to dropped head. If it gets too much, bring the knee to the ground, do the same thing. And if you want, keep that knee off the ground. Inhaling and arching. Exhaling and rounding. Last time. And then we release that right foot. You can take a little break and bring the knees down to the ground. Make sure that your shoulders are available here. So keep them strong. If they're not available, just bring the knees onto the ground, it'll help. And same on the other side. Breathe in, raise that left leg, arch your back. Breathe out, knee to dropped head. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. And a few more like that. Good, the last one. And we bring the feet down and we push the hips up. And then we're going to bring the feet a little bit further back. So we're in a nice mountain-shaped pose or inverted V shape. Good. Hips nice and high. Fingers still spread wide. And we're holding onto the mat here with the fingertips too. And we can walk it out here to warm up the backs of the legs. If they're fine, just push both heels down to the ground. Stretch out the arms, the upper body. Good. And then from here, both heels push down towards the ground. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, chin to chest, round forwards into a plank. Good. And we inhale and look to the front. We exhale and drop the knees, chest and chin. Keep your hips high. And stay here for a moment. Relax. Feel that sensation in your lower back. Roll your shoulders to the back. Bring the fingertips onto the ground, elbows towards each other. Very good. Now from here, grab hold of your feet. Big toes is enough. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And we release. Hands come back onto the ground. Or we interlock the hands, whatever you prefer. And from here, raise that right leg. And we lower. Knees to the ground. Feet high. Raise your left leg. hands to the ground if they're not already there. Straighten the legs, straighten the arms almost to the point where they're completely straight, but keep the elbows digging into your sides here. Good. Now see how your lower back is feeling. If this is too much, all you need to do is come a little bit lower. Don't reach the shoulders up, slide them down. The arms can be almost straight if you're here, but there's still a mini bend in them. Look up to the ceiling. Good, and then from here, tuck your toes under, push those hips up, and walk the heels back into the mat. We're going to walk our feet to the hands. Shake off the hands, bring them to the calves, and pull your lower belly closer towards the thighs. Head is dropped, relaxed. And then on the next inhale, we straighten our arms and torso. Maybe fingertips are still on the ground. Maybe you'd like the fingertips to come to your shins so that your torso is parallel to the ground. We look down. And then from here, we drop the hips. On an inhale, raise the arms. Look up to the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone under. Sink a little bit lower. Weight in the heels, not the toes. Good, we take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs, float the arms down. Inhale, raise the arms, look up to the ceiling. Exhale and fold forwards, drop your head, bring the hands next to your feet. Inhale, step the right leg to the back. And exhale as you let your hips slowly sink down. Keep that right leg off the ground. And then from here, inhale, raise your left arm, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, drop that arm behind you and look to the back. Very good. From here, inhale, raise the arm. And exhale, bring the hand and back knee down. Relax the top of the foot. Breathe in, raise your arms, look up. Very good. We take a last deep breath in here, and on the exhale, we bring the hands down to the ground, tuck those toes under, and step it into a plank. Next thing is known, we've done it before. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, bring the knees, chest, and chin to the ground. Good. From here, inhale and drop the hips, raise the chest. Stay low or come higher. No matter how high you are, keep a mini bend in the arms, but straighten them to push your torso higher. Just don't straighten all the way. Now from here, take a deep breath in and exhale. Tuck the toes under, push the hips up, drop the head. Inhale, raise the right leg. Point those toes to the ceiling. And on an exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel to the buttocks. Push that knee as high as you can, opening up. Keep that strength in the arms and shoulders here though. Push it to the back. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Step the foot in between the hands. Left heel stays off the ground, and we inhale and raise our arms and torso. Look up to the ceiling, slide your shoulders down, then drop your hands. Keep the elbows high. Breathe into a little back bend. Keep breathing. Good, and from here, hands come down to the ground, and we just step into a forward fold, dropping the head, relaxing here for a moment. And then from here, inhale, raise your arms, raise the torso. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Good, on the next deep breath in, we raise the arms again, look up to the ceiling. And we exhale and fold forwards, bringing the hands next to the feet again. Drop your head. Inhale and come into a halfway lift, straightening the arms, bringing the fingertips to the shins maybe. On an exhale, fold forwards again, drop your head. Inhale, send that left leg to the back this time. And on the exhale, take your time, sinking the hips down, look to the front, maybe straightening a little bit here. in the torso, chest opens up to the front. And on the next inhale, we raise our arm and look up to the ceiling. And we exhale and drop that right arm behind us, look to the back. Top of the hand can rest on your left waist. Good, and we inhale and raise the arm again. And we exhale and bring the hand down. From here, step that right leg to the back, landing in a plank, so keep those hips low. You can tuck your tailbone under a little bit and shift further forwards. Good. And from here, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring the knees to the ground, drop the chest and chin, but let it hover over the ground. And we inhale and straighten the arms almost all the way, chest to the front, look up to the ceiling or to the front if that's more comfortable. Legs completely relaxed here, and we feel our triceps work. So elbows not to the sides, but into our body, and shoulders slide down. Good. Now one more deep breath in here, and on the exhale, we tuck our toes under and push those hips up, drop the head. And we inhale and raise that left leg. Point the toes, just as you did on the other side. On an exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel to the buttocks, push that knee as high as you can. Keep that strength in your shoulders and arms. And in the hands, of course. Take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Walk it forwards if it hasn't landed there. Sink the hips down, back heel is off the ground, and we inhale and raise the arms and torso. We look up to the ceiling. And on an exhale, we drop the hands, keep the elbows high, and breathe into a back bend. Last inhale here, and on the exhale we bring the hands down and we step forwards. Drop the head again, inhale, raise the arms, and exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms, look up, breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale into a halfway lift, and exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, right leg steps back. Exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, raise the left arm. Exhale, reach that arm over to the front and send your left leg to the back. Push your hips up, reach the fingertips as far towards the ground as you can. Take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, come into a plank and then lower into a low plank here, Chaturanga. Good. Now, tops of the feet come onto the ground, drop the hips, legs off the ground, arms completely straight as we look up to the ceiling. Push the chest to the front, shoulders to the back. Breathe in deeply, and on the exhale, roll on the toes or tuck the toes under, push the hips up. Very good. From here, breathe in, raise your right leg. Breathe out, step the foot in between the hands. Breathe in, raise the arms and torso. Little change from here. On the exhale, open up into warrior two. Sink down, open up the hips here. Look to the front, squeeze your shoulder blades. Deep breath in. And on the exhale, we reach as far forwards as we can. We inhale into reverse warrior, reaching that right arm to the back. Look to the right hand. Deep breath in and exhale. Bring the hand down. Reach that left arm all the way over to the front. Open the palm to the ceiling. Inhale here and exhale. Bring the hands down. Raise that left leg. Walk your hands to your shin. Good. From here, breathe in. Raise the arms. Bring your left leg over the right. And then from here, arms to the front, left arm over the right, push the elbows down, sink into Garurasana. Tuck the tailbone under, keep your shoulders above your hips. Very good. And we take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, we slowly come down, elbows come towards our belly button here. Very good. And we inhale and drop the hips again and raise our torso. Now raise the arms as high as you can, and on an exhale, tip down from the hip, and come forwards again. Very good. And now release. Interlock the hands behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. And from here, send that left leg to the back. Sink down into your right leg. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, hands to the ground. Step or jump into a plank. Lower into that low plank. Drop the hips. Raise the chest as you inhale. And exhale. Push your hips back up. Drop the head. Bend your legs. Look forward and jump to the front. Breathe in, rise to standing, hands together over the head, and we breathe out and bring the hands to our heart center. A couple of breaths here. All the way into the lower belly. And then we inhale and raise the arms again, look up. Exhale and fold forwards. Inhale into a halfway lift. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, left leg goes back, and exhale, we drop the hips as we did before. Inhale, raise your right arm, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, right arm goes over to the front, and we're going to slide that right leg to the back. Push your hips high, try and reach your fingertips to the ground, so as far as you can here. We take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we come into a plank, and we bring the elbows in towards us. Our body stays in one straight line here. Good, we keep breathing. And then we inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. Again, push the chest to the front, shoulders to the back, and the legs are off the ground. Just hands and tops of the feet are in touch with the ground. Deep breath in, and we exhale and push those hips up. Good. Now from here, inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Inhale, raise your arms and torso. Good. On the exhale, open up into warrior two. Squeeze the shoulder blades, left hand to the front, right hand to the back. We take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, we reach forward, sinking into that left leg. Inhale, reverse warrior. Look towards the left hand, take another deep breath in here, and exhale, bring that left hand to the ground. Right arm reaches all the way to the front, stretch into the right side of the body, look towards your right hand. Deep breath in, and we exhale and bring the hand down, raise that right leg, and slowly, slowly bring your hands to your left shin. And now with a lot of control here, inhale, raise the arms and send that right leg on top of the left. On an exhale, right arm over the left, elbows push down, and we can hold on to our hands, although that's optional. And keep your shoulders right above your hips. Good, now take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, you're rounding a little bit here, so you're bringing the elbows down towards your belly button. Good, because next time we are doing it, we're not rounding. So inhale, come up. Raise the arms. Now keep your upper body in one straight line as you exhale and come forwards. Good, and from here, interlock the hands behind you. Send that right leg to the back. And then sink down into that left leg, bring the hands to the ground, jump into a plank, lower into Chaturanga, inhale into upward dog, and exhale into Parvadasana. Deep breath in here, and on the exhale, legs bend, we look forward, we jump forwards, we inhale and come up to standing, and we exhale and bring the hands to the heart center. Close the eyes for a moment. Just deep breaths. Good, and then we open the eyes again. We inhale and raise the arms. We exhale and fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump from here into a low plank, so bending these arms. And we inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. Exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, raise the right leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the dropped head. Inhale, look to the front. Exhale, send that right leg to the left. Raise the left arm, look up to the ceiling. Deep breath in here. Exhale, open up the other way. Right arm goes up, right leg goes up. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, step that right foot behind you. Drop your right arm. Maybe fingers touch the ground. Drop your head, pushing the hips high. Take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, flip over again and step the foot in between the hands. Breathe in, rise back into Hanumanasana. Good. Breathe out, float the arms down, interlock the hands. Inhale into a back bend. The hands can rest on your back leg here, but don't push and bend that left leg. Very good. From here, inhale, raise the arms, and exhale. Bring the hands down, raise that left leg. Now from here, right hand a bit further forwards, left arm rises. And then that right hand can also release off the ground. Good. From here, step that foot to the back. Inhale into reverse warrior. Top of the hand can also be on your right waist. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come up. Straighten your right leg. Look towards the right hand. Deep breath in. And we exhale and reach forwards. Good. We stay here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then drop down and raise that left arm. So right hand can be on the ground. It doesn't have to be. Don't push your hips to the back. Don't bend your legs. Just open up. And then it doesn't matter where your hand is. Good. We take a deep breath in here. On the exhale, we drop that left arm behind us. We're going to bring that right arm underneath us and bind. Look up to the ceiling. Push your left shoulder to the back. Deep breath in. And we exhale and bend our leg, keeping our bind, keeping that gaze fixed on the ceiling. And now from here, drop your gaze, look down to the ground, and then step that left foot to the front, raise your right heel, raise your torso, and take that right leg with you as you straighten the torso. We're going to straighten that right leg too. Deep breaths. Good. We're going to raise the left arm. We're going to keep that right leg high and raise the right arm. And then from here, send that right leg to the back and the arms and torso to the front. Breathe in here, and on the exhale, release the hands to the ground. Drop the head, straighten your right leg. Good. And as always, we can stay here, or we can try and make our way into a balance on just that left foot, bringing the hands to our ankle. Good, and then from here, hands to the ground, step that right foot to the back, sink down and bring that left arm on the inside of the left leg, and we're going to push that knee out to the side, coming onto the outer edge of that left foot, come onto your forearms here, and drop the head. Keep that right leg off the ground to begin with. Just for a little bit longer. Good. And then from here, drop that whole right leg onto the ground. Relax the top of the foot and try and let your chest come down to the ground. Arms reach forwards or to the sides. We slowly push the hands back into the ground. Bring that sole of the foot onto the ground. And from here, walk that left foot further forwards. Sink the hips further down. So quite similar to Untitled, but we'll go further. Straighten your torso here. And if you can, straighten that whole left leg coming into Hanumanasana. Arms can reach high, but please keep them on the ground if you need them for support. Keep bending your legs, of course. And if you're in Hanumanasana, don't be happy with just having the legs where they are. Push that right hip forwards and the left hip back. Now from here, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring the hands down to the ground, push yourself up, tuck your toes under here at the back, straighten that leg and send that left leg all the way to the back into a plank with that left leg hovering. From here, lower into Chaturanga and breathe in, come to upward dog with both tops of the feet onto the ground. Exhale and push your hips up. Very good. And we take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bend the legs, look forward, jump to the front. Breathe in, rise to standing. And breathe out, bring the hands to the heart center. Close your eyes here for a few moments if you want. And just take a few deep breaths. Good. From here, breathe in, raise the arms, look up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, jump into that low plank again if you can. Good. Take a moment here and then inhale into upward dog. Good. And exhale into downward dog or mountain pose. Push the hips high, stretch it out. We're going to inhale and raise the left leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the dropped head. Inhale, straighten that left leg to the right. Raise your right arm, look up to the ceiling. Deep breath in here. Exhale, right hand comes down, left leg goes up, and with it, that left arm goes up as well. Good. We take a deep breath in here. And on the exhale, step that left foot behind you. Open up your torso to the ceiling. Drop that left arm and drop the head. Breathe in deeply here. And on the exhale, flip over. Step that left foot in between the hands. Very good. And we inhale and raise the arms and torso. And we exhale and interlock the hands behind us. Inhale into a back bend. Very good. Keep that right leg straight. Good. Now breathe in, arms go up. And breathe out. Bring the hands to the ground. Raise that right leg. And then raise your right arm. Good. Look up to the ceiling if you can. Otherwise, it's absolutely fine to look down to the ground. And from here, we're going to raise that left hand as well. Deep breath in here. And on the exhale, step that right leg to the back. Inhaling into a reverse warrior. Right hand can also come onto the left waist. Sink into that left leg. Good. Breathe in deeply. And on the exhale, come up. Straighten your right leg and left leg, and then slowly reach forwards. Good. Now deep breath in, and we exhale and drop here, only as low as is possible for you without pushing the hips to the back. So you can rest that left hand somewhere on the left leg. Now take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, drop that right arm behind you. Bring that left arm underneath the left leg and bind. And we push that right shoulder to the back. Keep looking up to the ceiling and then bend your left leg. Good. Keep your bind, and on an exhale, look down to the ground and step that right foot forwards. Raise your left heel. Nice and slowly, that's better than rushing it. Come up into Vinyasa, bird of paradise. Good, and when we're ready, we straighten that left leg here. And we're going to inhale and raise the right arm. We're going to keep that left leg high, raising the left arm as well. Take a deep breath in here, and on the exhale, send that leg to the back and the arms to the front. Deep breath in here, and we exhale and bring the hands down, drop the head, raise that leg higher. And then from here, nice and slowly, bring one hand to the ankle, and then the other one as well. Maybe, maybe not. Good. Good, and then hands come to the ground. We're going to step that left foot all the way to the back. Right hand on the inside of the right foot. Sink the hips down. Push that right knee out to the side, coming onto the outer edge of the foot. And drop your forearms onto the ground. Incidentally, if that's too much, of course, keep the hands on the ground. We'll just stay here with that left leg straight. Just for a little bit. And now we slowly release. And we try and get our chest to touch the ground here with the arms reaching forwards and the chin maybe on the ground. Good. And we come up nice and slowly. That right foot comes back onto the ground. Right hand is on the outside of the foot. And from here we're going to walk that foot further forwards. Drop the hips. Straighten your torso. And stay wherever you need to stay. You can work with blocks here, bringing the hands onto blocks. You can have that foot far further in. Or you can come into a full Hanumanasana. Again, pushing that left hip down and the right hip to the back. Arms go up and we can look up to the ceiling. All of this is completely optional. A nice deep low lunge is exactly right if it's right for you. Good. We take a last deep breath in. And on the exhale, we bring the hands down. Tuck the back toes under. We're going to push into those hands so the hips are a bit higher. And then from here, send that right leg to the back. And once you're in a plank with that right leg off the ground, we come into Chaturanga. We drop our hips, bring the tops of the feet onto the ground. Chest out, take a deep breath in and exhale. Push your hips all the way up. Deep breaths here. Good. We inhale all the way, and on the exhale, bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the arms and torso back into Utkatasana. Good. And we exhale and jump back into Chaturanga because we love it so much. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the chest, and exhale, push the hips up. Good. Breathe in here, and on the exhale, again, jump into a forward fold. Inhale into a chair again, just as we did before. Now exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Keep your spine straight. Inhale, twist to the left. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Knees together here, okay? And we look up to the ceiling. If you feel a bit wobbly today, I'm with you. I'm very wobbly today. You can look down to the ground or to the side. And then from here, raise that right heel off the ground, raise the right foot. Knees together, flex that foot. Take a deep breath in and step that right foot to the back on an exhale. And then bind. Good. And we push that left shoulder to the back. Good. Now slowly drop your gaze. If you don't have a bind, it's fine, but try and have that right arm on the outside of the left leg. As you shift your weight into that left foot, step the right foot forwards, and then raise your right leg. Very good. And from here, hands to the ground, jump into a low plank. Drop your hips on an inhale, and push your hips up on an exhale. Well done. Same on the other side. We're going to take a deep breath in and exhale, jump into a forward fold. Inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Keep the hands at the heart center as you inhale and twist to the right. Look up to the ceiling. Hands still at the heart center. Again, as we bring our left foot up. Flex that foot, knees stay together. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, step that left foot to the back. And then maybe take a bind. So right arm behind you, left arm underneath that right leg. Of course, on the outside of that right leg. We look to the back. Good. And then slowly drop your gaze. Look down towards your right foot. Straighten that right leg. Step your left foot forwards. And when you're stable here, raise that left leg. It doesn't matter how high. It's okay to just have it hovering over the ground. We take a deep breath in wherever we are now. On the exhale, hands to the ground, jump into a low plank. And we inhale into upper dog. And we exhale and push those hips up. Very good. From here, breathe in, and on the exhale, bend your legs, look forward, jump the feet to the outside of the hands. Good. And from here, bring your hands to the heart center. Good. The elbows push the knees apart here. We drop our left ear to the left shoulder, drop the chin to the chest, raise the head and go the other way. Right ear to right shoulder, roll the chin to the chest, and then raise the head again. And from here, hands to the ground. Don't shift in any way and keep the heels on the ground. Heels can be much further apart. Inhale and raise your left arm. Look up to the ceiling. On the exhale, drop that left arm behind you. Maybe the top of the left hand can rest on your right thigh, and then draw a circle with your right arm. Make sure that that arm stays in front of the leg as you bring the arm to the back and bind. And then open up here, push that left shoulder to the back, look to the back beyond that left shoulder, and up to the ceiling. Good. From here, release and bring the hands back to the ground. Inhale, raise your right arm, look up. Good. And on the exhale, drop that right arm behind you. Maybe get your hand to rest somewhere near your thigh if it can't be on that left thigh. Draw a circle with your left hand, keeping that arm in front of the leg, and then bind your hands if you can. Push your right shoulder to the back. If you've got a bind, this is much easier, of course. Look to the back beyond your right shoulder, look up to the ceiling. And we release and bring the hands back to the front. From here, drop your buttocks onto the ground, grab hold of your big toes and straighten the legs. Brilliant. We take a few deep breaths here. Good. And on the next exhale, we're going to bring the feet together. Now try and point your toes. It'll make balancing a little bit harder. It's also harder for the legs. But why not try? Very good. Now deep breath in. On the exhale, drop to the back, all the way to the back. Try and reach your toes to the ground. Yay, I've got enough space, just about. Now interlock the hands behind you here. Good. And try and let the shoulders come away from the head and towards your hands. And then keep your hands interlocked here if you can. Bring them to your back if you need to. And slowly raise your legs towards the ceiling. Straighten your whole body here, imagining a line going from your toes all the way to your shoulders via the hips. But again, this is just an aim. Make sure you're comfortable here. You're fine to be here. Don't worry if this is how you look. Good. Now, slowly raise your arms towards the ceiling if you can, having the shoulders off the ground, on the ground, and straightening the arms towards the ceiling. If anyone uncomfortable here, come onto your back and raise the legs to the ceiling. Now hands onto the back, bring your knees to your forehead, and from here, knees apart, slide them down, all the way down to the ground. Try and bring the tops of the feet onto the ground, and then try and bring your whole lower leg onto the ground and push the knees into your ears. legs again. And from here, bring the hands back to our toes. We take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, we rock all the way up into a boat. And because I couldn't even do it, we're going to do it again. With a little bit of space for me. Deep breath in, and we exhale and come all the way to the back. Inhale at the back, and exhale, come all the way up again. See, it can be so easy, and sometimes it just does not work. Relax your shoulders, release the hands, point your fingers and toes towards the front. We're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, lower the toes. Lower the toes all the way to the ground. We're going to inhale and raise the legs, and we're going to exhale and lower. And from here, lower your torso, coming back into Uttan Padasana. We take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, hug the knees in towards you. And rock gently from side to side. Very good. And then come back up, stretch out the legs, come onto your forearms, and then drop the crown of the head to the ground. Forearms can stay on the ground if you like, and the crown of the head can hover, and then from here, if you want, raise the arms and raise the legs. Breathe in and out through the nose. Good. Release nice and slowly, keep the head where it is, and come into Shavasana. Good, just crossing the legs here. Good, and then if you want to go even further, come into Padmasana, bringing your feet, tops of the feet onto the opposite thigh, and then hold on to your feet. And if this is too much, or if for it you need to come up, that's fine. So you just come up from here. We'll change sides. You can keep being down if you want. Changing sides in Padmasana, because we'll have instinctively done that side. That's easier for us. We'll stay a little bit longer on this side, grabbing hold of the feet. Again, if you are in Shavasana, if you're just crossing the legs, that's absolutely fine, but change sides as well. Good. We slowly release, head rises, and comes to the front. And we're going to come up, up, up. And if we're still in Padmasana here, hands come to the ground, and we're going to push ourselves up. Just rock here. If we're not in Padmasana, it will be harder. So for you, and everyone else can do the same thing, just trying it out. Straighten the right leg, bring that left arm underneath the left leg, find a connection here, underneath that knee and your upper arm, and then from here, push yourself up. You can bind here, you can go to the side here, same on the other side for those who want to try. Right arm, right leg, hands onto the ground, push yourself up, maybe binding here. Very good. And release. Straighten your legs wherever you are. And just give them a little shake, point your toes, flex your toes. Keep them flexed. Inhale and raise the arms, keep your spine straight and reach up. Good. Long spine, deep breath in, and we exhale and reach forwards and drop the hands wherever they land. And if the hands are in front of your feet, hold on to your feet. If they're not, just hold on wherever it's comfortable. Good. Now we're going to reach for those toes and straighten the arms and torso. For everyone who's tight in the hamstrings, just bend your legs. Good. We'll take a deep breath in. On the exhale, we come further down. Down again, and then interlock the hands behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, raise the arms, reach the hands towards the front. Very good, and we come up, and we're going to sit nice and tall as before. Bring that left foot towards the right butt cheek, right foot to the outside of the left thigh. And we're going to bring that left arm on the outside of the right leg. You can bend that arm, or you can hold on to your ankle. And then from here, twist and bring that right hand onto the left waist. Now it's perfectly placed to bring that left hand underneath the right leg and bind your hands together as you're twisting. Very good. We slowly come back. We bring the hands onto the ground here. Tuck those back toes under. Straighten, and then from here, walk the hands to the back. Walk them to the side. Walk them back to the front. You've done a little circle, and you drop down again with that right leg being underneath and the left foot on the outside of the right leg. If that hasn't worked, don't worry. Just change sides in a more traditional way. From here, right arm on the outside of that left leg. Keep your spine straight as you twist. Bring that left hand onto the right waist. Right hand maybe underneath that left leg so that we can bind our hands. Very good. Slowly come back to the front. Bring your hands onto the ground. Just drop down here and come back up. And from here, straighten the legs and drop into Shavasana. Close your eyes, open the palms to the ceiling. Let the toes turn out to the sides. And we take deep breaths. Feel your upper body expand and contract. Rise and fall, and rise and fall. And let your whole body get heavy and soft. Noticing which part of the body you feel the most. Noticing how easy it is to relax. All we need to do is just stop contracting those muscles, just imagining them getting soft and heavy. No need to control anything with our body anymore now. Thoughts and emotions come and go. And sensations in the body come and go. And we just observe. No need to get aggravated or show any kind of emotion here. We're just observing as if from a distance. As if this wasn't our body but someone else's. And then start moving your fingers and toes. Move into the ankles and into the wrists. And drawing a few circles here if you like. And then stretch out. Arms go up over the head. Feet come onto the ground. Stretch into the right and left side. Maybe dropping the knees to the sides here. And then drop your whole entire body to the right side. Coming onto the right side here and lie here for a moment. And from here, eyes can open. We come up into a comfortable seated position. And we're going to inhale and raise the arms, look up to the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Thank you very much for joining me. You did very, very well.